Did you know that it's actually, that they say if you are, it's a little bit of a risky behavior to have cum in your mouth, but they say that it's actually better for it not to sit in your mouth. So it's better to swallow quickly.
Hey everyone, I'm Morgan and I'm here with Kyle. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Kyle. I'm the HIV Prevention Coordinator at Spokane AIDS Network.
Perfect. Great guy, I promise. He's taken though. Sorry. Happy, healthy relationship. Anywho, so today we're talking about HIV prevention and HIV transmission, and we can sit here and talk all numbers, and Kyle knows every medical term about HIV in the book. And
Not everyone.
most of them. More than I do, but anyways, we can talk about all that stuff, but I'm not going to because that's distracting and confusing. So, we've developed, figured out this easy concept for you to try and remember this stuff, and that is called the 4-3-4.
434.
4-3-4. There are 4 fluids, 3 ways, and 4 conditions in which HIV can be transmitted. So, the first 2 fluids are semen and breast milk. First one very common, second one most people don't think about. Breast milk is one.
Yes, most people don't think about that, but breast milk is a mode of transmission.
Yes, so stop that breast milk drinking. The next 2 fluids are vaginal fluids and of course directly blood. It's a blood virus that has to live off of blood, so white blood cells to be precise.
Yes. 2 very common fluids.
Yes.
Vaginal fluid and blood.
Yes. Not so much in my world, vaginal fluid.
No, but
Some people's worlds it is.
yes.
And 3 ways that it can be transferred are unprotected sex, dirty needles, and mother to child, whether it be during childbirth or breast milk. The 4 conditions, you have to have all 4 of these conditions in order for HIV to be transferred. So, the first one is you have to have a positive party involved. You can't have sex or share a needle with 2 negative people and
What do you mean positive party?
HIV just magically appear. Someone has to have the virus.
Oh.
One person has to have the virus, at least one person. So, a positive party, there has to be a doorway into the body, and Kyle knows all about doorways. What are some doorways into the body?
So doorways would be broken skin, you know, if you have like a sore or something somewhere in your mouth, something like that. The rectum for people who engage in anal sex. Vagina is a good one, or a popular one. What else is there? Of course, like when we talk about skin, that goes back to needle use. If you're sharing needles, stick something through your skin. The skin's a protective layer, but if there becomes an opening in that layer somehow, then of course you're susceptible. What other areas are there? I think that was it. I mean, that wasn't it, but those are the primary ones.
And I always love mucous membranes, which are super exciting.
Oh yeah, so rectum is a mucous membrane, but it's not the only one. What are some other mucous membranes?
The most interesting mucous membrane that I have learned about in my history is actually a cut penis versus an uncut penis.
Oh yeah.
So the underside of an uncut penis's foreskin is a mucous membrane, and that's why you're actually at a slightly higher risk if you have an uncut penis as opposed to a cut penis.
Yes.
I just said penis like 7 times.
It's a good word to
Penis.
use.
Penis. So, those are 2 conditions. The last 2 conditions, you have to have a high enough viral count in the fluid that you are putting into the other person.
One of the caveats to that is that people who know their status, they get viral counts. They get viral loads, like where they actually count the amount of virus in your blood, which is fine because you can become undetectable, meaning that there's such a small amount that the tests can't detect that virus. However, they are testing your blood, and the numbers, the actual viral load, can be quite a bit higher in somebody's semen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing to keep in mind. Just because somebody's undetectable, that is undetectable in their blood, not necessarily their semen.
Very true. And the number 4 condition that has to be present is the virus has to make it into your bloodstream. It can't just hang around the back of your esophagus and just, has to make it into the bloodstream. So now that you are all well educated about the HIV transmission ways and how you can and can't get it, you can't get it from a toilet seat, by the way, or kissing someone, or hugging someone, especially.
What if their mouth is full of blood?
if their mouth is full of blood, it's very similar to crashing into a blood truck. There's risk, but it's very minimal risk. So make out all you want, just, don't hold blood in your mouth and swap blood. That can get kind of intense and risky. But anyways, if you stick to this 4-3-4, you'll understand a whole lot, and you can take each of your situations and ask yourselves instead of asking us, and you become an HIV specialist.
Yes.
So with that, I want to remind you that each new day is a new opportunity to love yourselves, and take that opportunity, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Vagina. That's a funny word.